And Retired Life Inspired begins now. Let's begin with, in the name of Allah, I bear witness there is no God but Allah, who came in the person of Master Father Muhammad, and the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, his Christ, and the honorable minister Farrakhan. Divine reminder in our midst today. In their names, I greet you in the greeting words of peace of Assalamu alaikum, peace be unto you. How are you? Yes, we are on our final edition of Retired Life Inspired for this week. Just did 2 this week, but that's okay. Really wanted to kind of hit on the whole mindset thing, but before we go any further, make sure you like and subscribe. The button is right down there. Like and subscribe, watch and share. Just like my beautiful sister, Miss D, yes, I told you I would mention you, and I am. She took it upon herself not only to subscribe, but she also shared the link with 2 other 50-plus women, and thank you for that. I never even asked her to do that, but that's just so kind. That just shows the kind of person she is. She's just a beautiful human being, and thank you so much for that. Also, Marian O'Sullivan, out there way over the pond in Ireland. Thank you so much, Marian, for subscribing, and give a hug to your little boy, Seamus, right? I'll be so mad at myself if I got his name wrong. I'll be so mad, but give him a little hug from me. Hope you and your family are well. Thanks again for subscribing. So, how is everything? I hope everything is going well. Again, things are going well for me. I feel really good, and things are moving and progressing. I'm loving this platform. I'm having fun with it, having a good time with it, keeping the right mindset. Hint, hint, what we're going to be talking about. But yeah, this is a beautiful journey that I'm enjoying. And for all of you 50-plus women who this is dedicated to, the single 50-plus woman who is finding herself having to navigate through these days a little bit differently than maybe our mothers had to, or it's just a different age we find ourselves in. But it's not just for the 50-plus single woman. It is for anyone that finds themselves trying to figure out how to get through this time financially, health-wise, lifestyle-wise, socially. Things are a little different, and especially business-wise, and I'll be talking more about online businesses in weeks to come. But we're going to be talking about today mindset, and no matter in any of those subject matters that I just mentioned, you have to have the proper mindset. And I found a great article that basically kind of tackled this. It was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. In fact, before we begin with that, there's actually a Proverbs that I found that was really interesting that supported this as well. And it's Proverbs 23:7. I'm reading the King James Version. It's, "For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he." Some would question if that's really applicable. I think it is. I mean, how we see ourselves. You're going to find out in the definition of mindset that really how we see ourselves, our set of beliefs, how we see ourselves, the world, everything around us, that is determined by our mindset. So let's get into this definition in this article. This is an article that I found, if I can find it. Oh, now's not the time not to be able to find it. There we go. But it was an article that I found tackling this very subject, and I thought it was pretty good. Not going to read the whole article, of course. I'm not going to do that to you. No, I would never do that to you. But it's going to be in the description below. Read through it. It's very, very, really, really good article. It was written by a Kendra Cherry, April 29, 2021, medically reviewed by a Dr. Shaheen Lakan. And it goes into, first of all, what is the definition of a mindset? And that your mindset is a set of beliefs that shape how you make sense of the world and yourself. It influences how you think, feel, and behave in any given situation. usually determined in childhood. So, if you think back, you can probably kind of think, how do I feel about myself? What were things that were said to me growing up? How did I respond to situations growing up? Because of those things that were first said to me. So if you got any children, grandchildren, you might want to listen closely, and you might want to read that article, because we are affecting people around us, and those little minds are getting affected on a regular basis. So let's be mindful. Dweck, now this was a study, back to the article. This was a study that was done by a Stanford psychologist by the name of Carol Dweck. She breaks it down saying that there's two types of mindsets, a fixed and a growth. The growth mindset, the fixed mindset believes that if you have a certain talent, that's why you're able to do certain things. It's fixed, it can't be changed. You're either good in math or you're not. And if you're not good in math, well, you'll never be good in math. That's it. Whereas a growth mindset, you can learn to become good in math. You might have some ups and downs, but with the proper, training and learning, you can learn to become good in math. Does that kind of make sense? Kind of get the picture? Examples of fixed mindset. I like this list. When you see it in the article, you'll be able to go through the whole list, but I'm going to hit a few. Fixed one says either I'm good at it or I'm not. Growth, I can learn anything. I can learn to do anything I want. Fixed mindset. If you have to work hard, you don't have the ability. That one just floored me. I thought, really? Okay. Growth mindset. The more you challenge yourself, the smarter you become. I can bear witness to that. I didn't know how to build a website. I didn't know how to do half of this stuff online. I challenged myself. It was a steep learning curve, but I can do it now. I learned how to do it. I may not be as fast as the next person, but I can do it now. 10 years ago, 5 years ago, I would have said no way, but I got it now. So I think with just those little examples, you can get an idea of what a fixed versus a growth mindset is. I mentioned, building a website. I'm in the beginning stages of being an affiliate marketer. The beginning stages. And that's a tedious stage. The beginning stages, the beginning process of anything can be hard if you don't have the proper mindset. My coaches in the affiliate marketing field, top of their game. I got to quickly list who they are. Stuart Ross. You've probably even seen him on YouTube. I don't really see his ads that much because he's just progressed so far. But Stuart Ross, Jay Kubasek, Dan Holloway, Kirill Kostov. These are the giants that helped me to enter into this arena and have given me dropped such diamonds of knowledge to help me along. One of the things they always said was, you really have to love this. You really have to love what you're doing. What's your why? Why are you here? Figure out your why. Is it because you want to be able to take care of your family? Because you want to spend more time with your family? You don't want to be trading time for money working at a 9 to 5. Those are things that they would talk about. You have to be so in love with your why. Because in the beginning, it's going to be harder. In the beginning, you're not going to be making the money. So if you thought you were going to make, a zillion dollars in the first 5 minutes, dream on. This is going to take some work. Remember, the fixed mindset said if it takes work, forget it. The fixed mindset person in any situation, first sign of trouble, they're going to bail. Whereas the growth mindset, they're going to accept the challenge. They're going to accept the ups and downs. They're going to learn with every pitfall. And as a result, they're going to build muscles and willpower and skill sets and talents and success. But these giants that I mentioned, they would often tell me, you got to take the money out of the equation. If it's a cause that you want to work on, you got to really love that cause. Because there might be in the beginning stages, nobody might ever recognize it or acknowledge it. You might be alone for a while in the belief of that cause. Losing weight. If you think just by doing one sit-up, the belly fat's going to be gone, really? No. It's going to take work. It's going to take maybe some sore muscles too. It's going to take some discipline. It's going to take pushing yourself away from the plate and not eating as much, or giving up sweets. Yes, I'm a sugar addict, big one, and yeah, that was a big one for me. If you can relate, I sympathize. But mindset. Either we're going to accept the challenge, overcome, grow, and be ready. Once you've met that plateau of that growth, there's always going to be another one. And you're going to do it all over again. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. But to me personally, my journey in becoming an affiliate marketer has been probably one of the most life-affirming things ever. I have challenged myself. I have grown. I have learned that I can do anything. I can learn anything. And at this time in my life, I feel like, I thought 50 was going to be the second half of my life. Wow, 60 is turning into just an amazing part of my life. I'm enjoying this journey. I feel secure. I feel happy. I feel capable. I know I'm blessed. Praise. All praise is due to Allah. Well, again, I'm going to put the article in the description below. Definitely take a look. There's even a little quiz at the end. Some more acknowledgments and shout outs. There's going to be a link also for Prayer and Fasting Radio. Tune in. Take a listen. Be edified. Be blessed. Learn and grow with some of the wonderful content that you're going to hear there. Also, the daily Quranic reading, that link, the information will be there as well. Also, there's going to be some links there for some of the wonderful, beautiful collaborators that have helped me music-wise. Kolor the Rapper. Look for his information there as well if you're interested. Also, Fasol Productions. Beautiful music as well. It's nice to share. It's nice to be able to, that's another thing I love about this platform, is being able to share my platform with others that are out there doing some beautiful things to help build, bless, and edify. That's my word. You'll hear me use it a lot. Can't help it. No apologies. Love it. But edify the planet. It's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. So, wherever you find yourself today, make it a good one. Continue to create your life inspired. Put a smile on someone else's face. Pay it forward. Until next time, peace and take care. Oh yeah, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Almost forgot. Gotta stop doing that.